Hello, welcome to the Omicron Hotel. How can I help you today? Checking in. Wonderful. Welcome. Can I start by getting a name, please? Thank you. Sorry, would you mind spelling that for me? Appears I didn't type it in correctly. Thank you. Ah, good. Work that time. Turns out you do exist. Always good to know first thing on when you arrive at a new place. So, it looks, according to our system, like you're here for 5 nights. Is that correct? Good. So, I guess I'll start with, could I have an ID, please? Just to record keeping. Oh, passport. Yes, that's absolutely fine. Also, driving license, anything like that would have been okay. But a passport is no problem at all. Wonderful. Let me just get this entered into the system quickly. Great. Couldn't help but notice as I looked through the passport, there's quite a few stamps in here. Looks like you're quite the well-travelled individual. Ah, yes. For business or for pleasure? A mixture of both. Excellent. Some interesting countries in here. Yes. I see. You spent quite a lot of time in South America recently, it seems. Which is your favourite country from that part of the world? An excellent choice, yes. Yes, it's a really lovely part of the world down there, definitely. Always amazing and worth exploring. I'm a big fan of travel myself. Don't get to do so much, but I love to travel. Really enjoy flying. One of those strange people, but there are some of us out here. Yes, you enjoy travelling as well, I can see. Excellent. So, here's your passport back. I noticed when I looked up your reservation that you're one of our foremost loyalty members, so thank you very much for your loyalty. There are a number of things available to you as part of your loyalty for staying in the hotel. We'll talk about those in a little while, okay? First, I just wanted to, before we go any further, could I have a credit card for our records, please? Thank you. Let me just get this swiped onto the system. That didn't register. Hang on 1 second. That's better. Good. Brilliant. Thank you. It's the same credit card I see you booked the room on. Is that where you'd like to charge any incidentals to? We'll put a few £100 holder on it, so that way for any meals or anything, they'll just go onto the card. That's okay? Great. Perfect. So with that done, I can see your room is... So we have, as one of our loyalty members, we've given you an upgrade to one of our club level suites. So enjoy that experience. If you'd like, I can take you through the facilities that will be available to you up on the suite level, and we can talk through that. And also, as mentioned, as part of your loyalty, you also have free breakfast included and some other little nibbles, hors d'oeuvres in the afternoon. But before we get onto that, I notice you have a suitcase. Would you like one of our porters to take the suitcase up to your room? Yes? Okay. Brilliant. Good. Hang on just one moment. Jeffrey, excuse me. Could you take this upstairs? Yes, room. Just check. 1705. Yes, excellent. 1705. Good. Thanks very much. Right, so Jeffrey will get that taken care of. By the time you get up to your room, your bag will be up there already for you. Did you have parking? Did you drive here? Did you take a taxi? Oh, okay. You have a rental car. Yes. Did you drop that with our valet, or did you self-park? I used the valet. Yes. Got to treat yourself sometimes, and it's quite nice to be able to walk outside and the car is there already. Yes, no, I understand completely. Did you have a little claim tag, a little piece of paper you were given by the valet? I'll need to assign that to your room. Perfect. Let me just get that attached to your room quickly. Thank you. There we go. That's attached to your room now. Yes, no, normally there would be a charge for parking, but because you're one of our loyalty members, that's actually one of the perks, as I'm sure you know. But yes, there's no charge for parking here, so yes, you can avail yourself and come and go as many times as you wish, with no need to worry about the cost. Are you here for business or pleasure? Pleasure. Excellent. That's wonderful. Have you been here before? To this area? I know you said you had not been to the hotel, but have you been to this area before? No. Oh, wonderful. You're going to have an excellent time here. 5 nights. Brilliant amount of time to spend here. Gives you a lot of time to explore, a lot of time to see the sights, to relax, and just take things at your own pace. Especially with a car, that makes getting around much, much easier. Brilliant. So, are you in a hurry, or would you like me to talk you through your room and the facilities we have available? You have a bit of time? Wonderful. So, what I will do then is we'll talk a little bit about the room. As I mentioned before, we've upgraded you to a club level suite. I'll also talk about the facilities and what's available to you as a loyalty member. And then I'll talk about some of the additional extras. If there's something else you wanted to do while you're here, you can always come and ask for us, and we'll endeavour to do whatever we can to help. Okay, so let's talk a little about the room. As I mentioned, you've been upgraded to a suite. So the suite is actually a 3-piece suite. So there's a bedroom, of course, as one would expect, but there is also a full living room with all the facilities one would expect: large sofa, nice table, big TV, but equally there is also a small kitchenette available. Now, whether you choose to use the kitchenette to actually cook or anything is entirely up to you. There are a lot of fantastic restaurants in the area, so perhaps, given you're treating yourself, there are a lot of nice restaurants in the area, and of course we have our own signature restaurants, of which there are 2, I shall discuss in a minute. So we have, as a loyalty member, as well as the little upgrade, we've left you a small suite of goodies. A for you to enjoy while you're here. Complimentary, of course, on the house. It's just lovely to have you here with us. So, once you get up to your room, there's the walk-in area, a large bathroom, which has both his and her sinks, a shower, and a separate bath. So, lots of relaxation options there. We've also left you a little surprise in there too, a nice relaxation kit for you to enjoy and use while you're here. And then there's the living area with the sofa and the table, and that's also where you'll find the balcony doors, which lead you to the balcony, which has another set of table and chairs on it, so you can sit out there and relax or read, do some work if you really feel like it, although I would recommend avoid that while you're here. And then on the left, out of the living area, is the master bedroom. Master bedroom has a king-size bed with our custom bedding, which is, I can tell you now, some of the most comfortable bedding you will ever sleep in. You may find on some of the days that you have a plan, and then you decide, actually, I'm just going to spend a few more hours in bed because it's so comfortable. But if you decide you want to get up and avail yourself of the facilities, as I mentioned, free breakfast is included as part of your loyalty. Now, there are two options for breakfast. You can either have breakfast in the club lounge, which is situated on your floor and has a number of lighter breakfasts, as well as snacks, water, juice, that kind of thing. Or if you're looking for a more full meal, then I would suggest you come down here, and on the ground floor where we are, there is our main restaurant, actually just over there on your right. Yes, exactly. That restaurant is open for breakfast and dinner. It does not serve lunch. It's mainly open for breakfast in the morning, and then it reopens again for a full dinner service in the evening. In terms of breakfast, it serves much of the same fare as you would find in the lounge upstairs, but it also includes a full breakfast menu. So if you want something cooked or you want something custom ordered, then you can come down here and you can order off that and customize to your will. And that is complimentary along with everything, along with the lounge upstairs. I should mention, in terms of complimentary food, people always ask, so it's always good to mention, there is also hors d'oeuvres are served in the afternoon from 4 until 6. Those are served upstairs in the club lounge, and that's just a few little nibbles, little sort of finger bites kind of thing, and also any drink you could want. In fact, from 4 o'clock we open the bar, also located upstairs in the lounge, and so you can just go in there, sit, read a newspaper, connect to the Wi-Fi, whatever you wish to do. There's a lovely view from up there as well. As I mentioned, I think you may have overheard me say, you are on the 17th floor, which is our club floor, and so there are quite impressive views out from all the windows. Your suite especially has quite the spectacular view, but I won't spoil that. You'll see that for yourself. The lounge is on the corner, so it has quite panoramic views. It's a beautiful place to just go and sit and chill, especially in the evening, where you can watch the sun sink down over the horizon while you're enjoying a beverage, all complimentary, of course. That's part of being in the lounge. Good. So there are a number of other facilities I wanted to talk about. If you you don't mind, if you've got a few more minutes. Excellent. So, as I mentioned, of course, we have two restaurants. So we have our primary restaurant down here, as you've already seen over there on my right, on your left. Yes, it's just by the lift. Yes, that's right. And that's open for breakfast and dinner. We also have a cafe. So the cafe is actually on the opposite side over there on the left. And the cafe is open for lighter bites. That generally means a coffee in the morning. If you don't want breakfast, you just want a coffee, a pastry, you can come down here, get something from the cafe. It's also open for lunch, similar kind of fare, sandwiches, that kind of thing, salads. And then it is open for dinner with a different kind of menu to our main restaurant. Our primary restaurant is, let's say, sort of elevated British cuisine, so quite lots of local ingredients, lots of hearty ingredients. And the cafe, on the other hand, is let's say more American fare, but more easily accessible, and just lighter bites in the evening, for example, compared to the full sit-down service of our restaurant. I would highly recommend you book a reservation for the restaurant. It tends to fill up quite quickly. Even as you're staying here, we of course keep some tables open, but always good to make a reservation in order to be able to go there. In terms of food offerings, we also do offer room service. So if you're feeling particularly uninterested in the company of others, you can of course have food sent up to your room. That menu is similar to the cafe, but also includes some of the meals from the restaurant. So there's a lot of choice on that menu. And especially in the suite, you have a table. So of course, very easy to just lay that out and have your dinner upstairs. Any questions about those? No? Okay. Yes, you want to explore them at your own pace. Of course, I understand completely. There's lots to explore, that's for sure. So, the last thing I really want to talk about the hotel itself is our leisure facilities. So, you have access, as a guest of the hotel, you have access to our fitness centre and access to our pool. The pool is both a hybrid indoor-outdoor pool, which is quite spectacular, I shall say that much. You can swim from the interior section straight outside, which is quite spectacular. And it's on the 6th floor, so you get quite amazing views while you're lounging in the pool itself. And then, as you have been upgraded to a suite, this is a little secret of ours. As you're in a suite, you also have complimentary access to our spa. Complimentary access to our spa. What does that mean? So, on the 3rd floor, we have a full spa. This is a custom-built facility that includes a number of different rooms. We have three different saunas and 2 steam rooms. So a lot of different varieties, all set to different temperatures, different modes of operation. We have one steam room that is, you can walk in and you'll see clouds of steam billowing out, and we also have one room that is just set to a comfortable temperature if you just want to sit down and just decompress for a little while. We also have a number of other facilities in the spa that are quite spectacular, and of course having access to the spa gives you access to our massage rooms. So with the massage rooms you get two complimentary 90-minute massages or 3 complimentary 60-minute massages. You can choose whatever those might be. You can choose whatever the treatment will be, whether that be just a full body massage, whether that be a hot stone, something along those lines. You have the freedom to choose. And if you really wanted to, you could use them all on the same day. It's up to you. You have 3 60-minute or 2 90 minutes available as part of your stay. So if I were you, I would definitely go and take a look at the spa and make use of those facilities, especially as they are free to use. Yes, I thought you would be. I thought that might be some good news. Yes, I'm sure you'll have an excellent time exploring all those facilities. Okay. So, are there any questions that you have for me? No? Okay. I just need to, let me just get your signature very quickly. Let me just grab something. Yes, brilliant. Okay. Thank you. Just sign here for me, will you? Excellent. Thanks very much. All that remains then is for me to get you your room key. Let me just print that quickly. Wonderful. So all that remains is for me to give you your room key. So here is your room key. If you lose it, of course, you can always come and get another one. But other than that, I hope you have an extremely enjoyable stay. And of course, I am here. I'm at your service. Anything you need, any questions you have, any queries about the facilities, just come and ask me. And, oh yes, of course, yes, your room, as I mentioned, on the 17th floor. And I mentioned the lifts are over there on the right-hand side. So your bag will be up there for you already. And should you wish to get the car in order to go anywhere, you can just dial 100 from your phone, and that will connect you through to the valets who will bring your car around ready for you to pick up at your earliest convenience. Well, I sincerely hope you enjoy your stay. Have a most wonderful time at the Omicron Hotel, and don't hesitate to ask if you have any questions at all. Enjoy your stay. Bye.